back to the Spanish Homestead. So for any of you that are new here, I'm Andy, and we live on a plot in the south of Spain, which is about 5,000 square meters, 10,000 square meters, about 2.5 acres. So yeah, we grow all organic here. We weed by hand, and we absolutely love it. So what I'm going to do today is a November garden tour for you. We're going to show you around the trees, around the market garden. Yeah, so if you've not already, go down, hit that subscribe button, and let's get into a market garden tour, guys. So here we go, guys. Let's go into the main garden now. So you've got the cardoons, which we planted about 6 weeks ago. They've really shot up now. We do need to get in there and do a bit of weeding. Then we've got our Brussels sprouts, which are not quite forming just yet. I'm not holding out much hope for Christmas, but you never know. So we'll get in here, we need to get this weeded, get some more mulch down, keep the weeds at bay. Then we've got the garlic. Now the garlic is the one that we planted earlier on this week. And as you can see, it's been in 4 days, 5 days, and it's already starting to shoot up. So that's coming up. Obviously the stuff down the end was planted a little bit late. Parsley, we've got the coriander. That was another video we did last week. That's already starting to come up. Then we've got our globe artichokes. They're coming along really nicely now. We've got the asparagus. That's starting to die back now. So we'll let that die back. We've still got tons and tons of mint to harvest. We're going to be harvesting that, make some mint sauce in the next couple of weeks. Oh guys, look at these sunflowers. Sorry about the wind, it's really windy today. We're in November and we've got sunflowers growing. Now they're starting to get the heads on them now. I don't know how far we'll go with them. We might get a really early cold spell and it might kill them off. Look, we'll see. We've got our Savoy cabbages, which I think I planted a little bit too close together, but we'll see. Well, you never know, you never know. Then we've got kohlrabi and our mixed leaf lettuce. In there we did have some spinach, but I think what happened, we had some really heavy rain and the sunflowers fell over on top of them. And I think because I couldn't get in and weed it, no, the spinach is probably about at it, but we never know. We'll get in, we'll have a quick look. We've got 3 new baby ducks. They've got dropped off with us. They're in here at the moment because of the wind, but we will be getting them out with the bigger ducks shortly. Right, so let's have a look what we've got here. So we've planted some more kohlrabi in these beds. We've been harvesting this for weeks now. As you can see, as we're pulling it out, we're just planting new ones in. So those ones are a little bit bigger than these, and then these ones went in yesterday. So they'll be another few weeks. And then we've got our asparagus, chard. In English is chard. We've got some rainbow chard growing in there, and then your normal green chard. And then we've got these absolutely ginormous cabbages. I don't know what I did different this year, but these have just gone absolutely huge, and they're really starting to heart up inside now. So they're all looking really well. We've got some really big ones over there. Those ones are actually ready for harvesting. And then in this bed we've got more kohlrabi. The reason we're growing so much kohlrabi this year is because the customers absolutely love it. So we can grow it, we can get the plant starts for it, we're growing so much of that. But some smaller cauliflowers, so these are the succession sowing. So these ones went in a month after them ones. And we've got these fennel with the size of the bulbs on them. And you remember, guys, this is all in November. And then we've got 2 rows. So we've got 1 row that was planted in September of celery, and then that one was planted at the beginning of October. So you see the size difference in it. More sunflowers coming up. And then over this side we've got our kale. So we've got 2 rows of kale. We've been harvesting this for weeks now, so we're actually going to let this just grow for a couple of weeks now, and then we'll start harvesting it again. And some more red cabbages, they're coming up nicely as well. And then we've got our broccoli, which we've started harvesting this week. You can see it's starting to get some nice heads on it. These ones are a bit small, but we have already harvested quite a bit. The cauliflowers, they've not actually started heading up yet. Let's show you. There's some more broccoli in there. They're all doing really well. So up this end, we have got rows and rows of onions. So yeah, again, no, I'm here on my own. I do all this on my own, so it's really hard to keep the weeds down, because by the time you get to the end, you go back. We do also have 2 other plots of land as well. So we do try and keep on top of it the best we can. But everything seems to be growing well. The onions, they're taking really well. And then we've got some curly endive lettuce, which has just been planted in literally this morning. So obviously it's not very big. And then we've got some chicory and some self-sown chard, which has come up. And these are all our beetroot, which are doing really, really well. Eggplant aubergines, still getting tons of them. Harvest them every week. So they're going, you can see them in there. So yeah guys, this is sort of like the end of the garden now. Got our leeks in. We need to get this bed around the side sorted, weeded all the way around the fence. We're going to get some stuff growing in there. We've got our broad beans here, up to the next to the chickens. The chickens will be going back in that paddock soon. We've just got to replace the fence because we've obviously been clearing all the trees down the fence line. So we've got to put the fence back up, and then the chickens will be back in there. So this is an Esparro tree, which was given to us by one of our customers. She had absolutely loads of them popping up. So we dug one up. When we put it in, it was literally no bigger than a foot. And it's been in about 6 months now. So it's doing pretty well. So hopefully a couple of years we'll be getting our own Asparagos. So this is going to be our seating area, Katie's little pretty place. When it's finished, we've got to put a new fence up round for her. We just put wide mesh up at first. So we've got to fence it off and clear some of the rubbish out. But we put the lab beans that we did a video on a few weeks back. They put in, so hopefully they will grow over here through the winter. And we've got some peppers and stuff that we're going to take up onto the terrace. And these are our plant starts. So we've got some peas, and then we've got an artichoke, some lettuce, cauliflower, broccoli, and some more kohlrabi. Some of this is going to be going up. We're going to be doing a series on growing in a small space. So we're going to do a series up on our terrace and what you can grow. And chickens saying hello. And then we've got this to grow over the pergola, which is I can't pronounce it. La Piana, maybe, I don't know. So we've got this, and this will just grow up and over the pergola and give us some colour out here. Our orange trees, we've got one here, we've got one over in the chicken pen. They're starting to turn now, so it won't be long before we've got fresh oranges as well, guys. The watermelons, they have finished now. We're still getting the odd one. In fact, we'll cut that open. Let's see what it's like inside. Yeah, it's ripening, but not very good. Wasn't expecting it to be perfect. Still nice and sweet though, guys. We'll give that to ducks in a minute. They like these are the mandarin trees. Now, for some reason this year there is hardly any on them. None of these are swarming with them, but there's just hardly any on them. And ducks. So this is our fig tree, which this year we didn't get very many on. We're hoping for more next year. But this morning one of our neighbours come round who we know don't spray. He's got a landscaped garden and he's just got a big fig tree in the corner. He's like, come out yourself. So we went round this morning, and so for the next couple of weeks we'll probably be harvesting his figs as well. Let's see the difference. This tree is the same trees as the ones over there where we keep the ducks, but this one is absolutely smothered in like little mandarins, tangerines. I'm not 100% sure what these are. They're definitely not oranges because they don't grow very big. But these trees along the front of the property, absolutely smothered. So this is the pomegranate tree, which we have now harvested. We've harvested all of these now. I don't know if anybody can tell me. Leave it down in the comments if you can tell me what this plant is called. We planted it a couple of years ago. It's a climber, so it'll climb across the fence. We've got 2 of them, but I cannot remember for the day of life me what they're called. So leave them down in the comments if you know. And then we're out to the other side of our property, which this year we're thinking about maybe doing along this line here some hugel beds and just see if it works. This is a bit of property that we don't use, so it'd be a good idea. This is the other fig tree, which as you can see has got some nice big ones on that we need to harvest. So let's have a look, let's see what these are like inside. So I've harvested loads of them, I've not actually opened any yet. Lexi loves these. Lexi's been eating them. She keeps robbing them out of the store. Ah, guys, absolutely lovely. I can see why she eats them. They're nice. Get the rest of these harvested and put away in the store, and then by the time these are finished we'll be on to oranges and lemons. It's a good thing about here in Spain, it's all year round, this fruit all year round. Obviously you get more in the summer, but then this time of year you get your pomegranates, your figs, and then just as they're finishing you'll get your oranges, your lemons, mandarins, and then once they're done it goes into like your grapefruits and your apples and pears and stuff, and then you get your melons through the summer. It's just such a good variety of fruit all year round here in Spain. That's one thing I love about it. So guys, this is the other side of our property. Just see the top of our house over there, and that's where the market garden is over that side. So we don't come down this bit a lot because this is literally just a lemon grow. But you can see this year there's lots of lemons. They're not quite turned yet, but yeah, what we're going to do is there's some gaps here where the lemon trees have died, so we're going to put some different trees in, maybe some lime trees. I always thought it was an apple tree, like a crab apple tree or something. Not 100% sure what it was, but a customer actually told me there is a... Are you meowing at? Hey? Customer actually told me that it's a pear apple tree, and apparently they don't grow very big, literally probably about that big, and they just look like little apples, but they taste like pears. So I'm not 100% sure. I need to do some research on that. If anybody's ever heard of them, also leave it in the comments, let us know. So guys, yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. That's a November tour for you. Things are really starting to come alive for us here now. Obviously in the next couple of weeks we're going to be succession sowing on quite a lot. We're also going to take you over to the other land. We've had a few problems over there with water, but we've got that all solved now. The broad beans are doing fantastic over there, and obviously we've been harvesting a lot of the stuff over there as well because we're planting mass over there. So yeah, we'll be taking you over there to have a look in a couple of weeks. starting next week, we're going to be doing a video where we're going to do a video once a week, and we're going to grow up on the terrace, and we're going to see what you can grow in a 2.5 metre by 3 metre space. So it's not a big space, it's literally just one of the archways on the terrace. So yeah, until then guys, catch you on the next one. See you later.